So what I wanted to do is I didn't want to make it too easy for the guys building in an 8 foot by 8 foot space. So I wanted to throw a couple of curveballs in during the competition, and we'll talk about that now.
Like we should keep challenging them throughout the day.
What about
That's what's going on in my brain right
what
now?
about
Is that we
what
should
about
keep challenging them.
what about swapping people over? So once they've got all the gear, we can swap the competitors in, and then they have to come in and.
I don't. That might be a little too rough on them. Like, I don't want to get them upset, but at the same time, I want to keep it interesting. So my first thing is, of all the lighting stuff that I do, those strung together 3 light kits are the most difficult ones to deal with because there's so much cable and you can't shorten it or anything. And I was thinking maybe I just pretend to be the typical homeowner and I carry them up some crap they don't want to use. Be like, man, I would really appreciate it if you guys could fit this in somewhere because I'd like to shoot your feature at the end of the night for our video so that we can share it with all our viewers.
But they don't have.
This looks like in the evening time. But I'm not going to tell them they have to. I'm just going to tell them that I would like them to, and then, you know, homeowners never come say you have to do this.
Yeah.
I guess that's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I don't want to ruin their project, but I definitely want to challenge them and get them to stop and get in their head a little bit. And, you know, so why give them a super easy small space with no challenges? And that's no fun.
Yeah.
Give them a little.
It's what
at least make them scratch their head a little bit.
It's what homeowners would do. It's what homeowners would do. Can we have lights? And we've got these. Whether the contractor puts them in or not, it's up to the contractor.
Let's do that. Let's just start with the light. We'll run to the garden center and pick up a couple of random things. You know what happened to me? Here's a
statues?
true story.
What about statues?
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Here's it.
You ready?
I am. Let's do this.
Jolly good.
Got a little jams going over here. So I got a question. I was thinking it'd be really cool if I could shoot some video out here this evening and catch some night shots of what you guys got going on. So this isn't like a mandatory gift, but it'd be super cool if you threw some lights in it. If you see fit. Somebody will figure it out. That's 3 watts. We have a missing group over here. I don't know what's going on. Those guys are over there.
Yeah,
they got like 300 feet of flexible piping over there that they've got, and a box of fittings, and I don't know what they're building over here. Maybe a laminar fountain. There's going to be like jets of water shooting out. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Let's see what we got. Here comes the plumbers. All right, guys, I just dropped off a 3 light kit over there. It's not a mandatory addition, but it'd be really cool if you decided to use it. People give us the most random things to put in there. Use this, put this in your water feature, whatever's special to them. And I mean, I've had it be a rock. Someone would be like, I stole this rock from Yellowstone National Park, and I wanted it, or I've been carrying this around from house to house for 40 years.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
All my parents' ashes are at this place, and when we went to scatter the ashes, we picked up these rocks. Can you incorporate them somewhere?
There's just always these stories.
It's really cool this time of the year to see all the spring flowers. The garden centres have got a lot of inventory this time of the year because tomorrow is Mother's Day in the UK, and that is the true start of the gardening season. So I'm just going to park up here.
Cool.
And I'm going to show you some cool stuff.
Let's go take a... Here's what I love right here. What do you think? What's your plan here?
I've been requested to get 3 different types of ferns, small, medium and large, because they watch John G's channel, and it's a small plant, a medium plant and a large plant. So we're going to get 4 small, 4 large and 4 medium.
I was talking to Mikey this morning about the detail work, and he's much like me in that capacity. He's trying to recreate that natural environment from his own place, from his own area, and I'm super excited to see what he's done. I'll carry stuff. That looks like amazing. Yeah, there you go. There's your little guys. Perfect. You want me to get those?
Yep.
2 teams want some plants. We're getting them equal amounts. What else you think? Anything?
I think we should get some curveballs maybe. I'm going to leave that to you.
Okay.
Or whether it's an ornament or whether it's something that's not plant related. It's something, maybe it's a case of let's go and have a look, see if we can find some concrete statues or.
Yeah, there's a
let's
whole
have a look
pile
at
of
this
them right back here.
Let's go and get a frog and a dragon and a.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah. How about the hedgehog?
Hedgehog. What about ground covers? I'm going to get these as well for if they want to pick from them, they can pick from them.
They're streaming up there. These guys are gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. I'll spend all kinds of MJ's money over here. I'm going to have to keep my hands in my pockets. All right, MJ's picking out flowers, sedums. There you go, guys. We got a nice collection of little stuff, little spots, touches of color.
Tai Chi with John G. Hey. So Mikey picked first, he got number 1. DW got number 2.
Okay.
So DW should have first pick of the ferns over Mikey.
Gotcha.
And then the boys can come and pick some of the other stuff.
Yep. Makes sense.
They can't dip into the ferns unless the other guys leave the ferns because they ordered the ferns.
Like, I don't want to ruin their experience by giving them some yard sale business, you know, but something that would be maybe challenging, but that would add.
Maybe we go down the precious stone route. Maybe it's this sentimental stone. Can you incorporate it into the feature? Dragonstone.
Dragonstone, there you go. Something that doesn't look anything like what's in their water feature. That's what's the story of that rock?
Dragonstone. So
why is it important?
It's interpreting a customer that has scattered their ashes at maybe somewhere where this stone was, and they brought it back in their hand luggage or something. I don't know.
Okay, do it. There you go. Item number 1, Dragonstone.
What do you want?
All right, let's find something else. One piece here. I know who would want this one. This is what, a toad house right there is what that looks like?
Yeah.
I think that's a good one. Somebody is forced to get creative with that to make it look like it blends. I mean, they're gonna have to like glue some moss on top of it and put it into the rock work and make that an asset instead of a problem. But yeah, let's go with that one.
So we've got the Dragonstone, we've got this is number 2.
How about a couple of those little stainless steel pails that I saw over there? I think somebody's gonna have to really work to make those fit too. You're gonna have to make them look rusty and buried in the ground and plant some sedums, do something to make those fit. So we're looking for this right here. This is what I was thinking. This little guy. So totally looks out of place, right? That is not gonna blend into that garden if you just set it in there somewhere. But then I thought, okay, well, if they put their mind to it a little bit and make it look old, rub some mud, sink it into the ground halfway, take some of those beautiful sedums you just picked out, tuck in the top. It's gonna lend scale to the water feature and actually make the feature look bigger because it's a small version of an item.
So it's just one, or do you think all 3?
No, let's just use one.
Okay. They're going to pick the number, and I think the pail should be number 1, the smallest item.
Yep.
Then the tree is number 2. And then the Dragonstone piece would be number 3. John, Daniel, and Mikey, can you come here a second? We've got a curveball for you.
Dun, 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 dun. You ready to start throwing some cards?
So who wants to pick first? We've got 1, 2, 3. Who wants to volunteer either first or last? Are you happy with it? The person with number 1, we want you at the van.
Come on, number 3 again.
Number 1, come to the van. That's ideal because we were stopping you from going to the van to pick your ferns.
No, here we go with this. We tried to pick things that were kind of out of kilter, like nothing you would ever pick, but at the same time, not something that's going to screw up the scale of your feature or the look of your feature. So, that kept it pretty basic.
You pick number 1, that is your item.
Oh, that's all right.
So yeah, you know, I'm like, okay, that doesn't kill your scale. You get that in there. It made me think of Tennessee, because every time I go by the river in Tennessee, there's some old farmhouse, there's old farm equipment and ash buckets in the ground. I'm like, that kind of feels like
You can't trade. You've got to use it because you pick.
Can't bury it
your
and
number.
cover it in sand.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, right.
That's easy, that is.
So stay there a second. Anything wrong?
Oh yeah, you're in timeout. All right.
So it's essentially what we did is we picked them and we numbered them on the way back from the garden centre. Here's your item. Do you want to see Mikey's, and you can show him now? So essentially, so the story is you'd see trash, you know, like, or rubbish in a feature, kid's toy, and then a sentimental stone.
That was
somebody
like
scattering ashes, and they brought it back in there.
from in front of grandma's front door. Make sure you put it in the center of the water feature. So that's it. All right. Hope we didn't make it too easy on you.
So during the event, the videographer actually tested positive for COVID. So we actually had to send him home, and I had to jump behind the camera. So let's go over to John now to talk to the captains and the competitors of the teams.
Is it coming? There we go.
It's good. Are you filming?
2 thumbs.
He's rolling. Let me see. All right, man. Thanks. What do you think? Britt Ponds, Daniel, tell the world.
Brick
Tell the
ponds,
world,
yeah,
man.
yeah, based in Berkhamsted. Loving it. Love doing ponds and water features. It's just the best thing.
Well, I wanted to get all you guys up here, kind of get into your head a little bit about what your goal was as you set up your garden. Your energy seemed good. You guys were just like smooth as silk through the whole day. Every time I'd peek over there, stuff was just getting done. It was quiet and happy, and it was all going on. What was the dream when you started? What were you guys thinking when you took off the starting gate?
To be honest, I've never used that weathered limestone, and I wanted to do something different.
Right.
So I thought I'd challenge myself.
Respect.
And it's like, you know, I've had it for a while, and we'll do something with it. I live in the woods, so it's always going to be woody. So lots of moss and ferns, etc., etc. I like that kind of design and concept. Yeah. And it was kind of, again, the feature log in the middle I've had at home that I got from the Chelsea Flower Show last year when we went with Mark, etc. And again, it's kind of been waiting for something to happen. And obviously we did this, and I was like, you know what, let's try and use it.
I saw that thing when you spun it around, and it had that little, like, 3 cups. It looked like one of those fabbed fountains where the water falls from one to the next, and I was like, oh man, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
It's not too bad. I wish it had a bit more oomph, but you know, there you go.
Yeah,
that's one of those things.
We were talking about that, how you always, no matter what, if you're an artist, when you get done with the feature, you're telling yourself, I could have done this, I should have done that, next time I'm gonna pull this in. It's just
absolutely
natural habit of an artist. 8 feet by 8 feet boxes. These beautiful gardens are in 8 by 8 squares. Unbelievable. And it's all for the foundation. You guys came out and just knocked it out of the park for us. It was a blast working with all you guys.
Very much so.
And it just warms my heart to be a part of something like this, to be able to come over here and just hang out with a bunch of different people. And it's a lot of love in the world, man.
Love. And thank you for having us, man.
Thing. Absolutely,
enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yep. Good luck.
Thank you.
Get up here, Mikey. What was your goal? You guys collaborated on that thing, but you had a purpose. What was it that?
Just to have fun, do something different. Work with Freddie. I've not worked with Freddie before, so that was good. Charlotte didn't want to work with us, so second choice Freddie, but that was all good. So it was just, you usually go in quarters all the time, but I wanted to kind of stand them up on end and kind of almost mimic what we see up like Isle of Skye, the Cullens, the Store. So there's a lot of mountain ranges that are kind of like that. But just the main thing was just have fun, just meet up with them.
You guys knocked it out, man. I mean, you were just in there. I noticed right off the bat, everybody started out with some killer driftwood and like built around it.
Yeah, especially.
You know me, I'm a junkie for driftwood, man, and I knew that was going to be good. And the stones that you used, I've never built with anything like that. The vertical, like craggy look, never done anything that even resembled it. So
yeah, it's a very dense stone, brittle, but it's good that you can smash it up, knock chunks off the corner, and do what you want with it.
shape it up. Well, all right.
It's good fun.
I'm excited to hear what everybody has to say. It looks fantastic, man. You guys did a great job, and it looked like your team dynamic was super smooth, man. You guys just seem to be having a great time all day long. So.
Just take it easy. That's it.
Well done, man. It was awesome. Come on, man. Bring it on in here.
Yeah,
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
to the end of the day, you fought it to the last.
To the wire.
To the wire, man. I mean, literally dusting stuff off as he blew the whistle.
Well, we said, didn't we?
Yeah.
We'd try something completely out of the box.
Yeah.
And it was either going to fail or it was going to be epic.
Yeah.
And I think it's down to maybe not enough foam, but obviously
A bit of time.
A bit of time,
I reckon,
and-
yeah. And maybe trying a bit too much as well.
Yeah.
But,
Too much
Can
going on.
Can you ever try too much? Like, come on.
No.
Like,
No, man, it's all about pushing the envelope. You were busy all day long.
Yeah.
In a journey, I wasn't like down there trying to get in the nitty gritty, and I didn't hear any cat fights. I wasn't like,
We're best mates,
nobody
so,
came up wiping blood or anything. No.
yeah, no, it's good. Well, you did cut yourself early on, and I've had cramps for best part of the day, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's all
good
a
fun
story
games.
to tell, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah,
All right.
Getting
Well,
here late and everything like that. It's just typical us, isn't it?
yeah, it's fair dues. Fair dues. We enjoy it. We
Yeah,
enjoy it.
yeah, no,
So,
it was good. It was good.
Maybe we can do a few tweaks before we go home to get it buttoned in a little
Just
bit
for
more.
our,
Be nice to get some pictures, just to at least with that. few
no,
tweaks and
I'm gonna film the heck out of it tonight and share it with all of my viewers.
things.
And I think the world wants to see, man. It's pretty awesome. I mean, this being the first thing, and I just, again, want to thank you guys for being a part of the whole thing. The
Thanks for
experience
coming
was
over.
amazing, and
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
it was awesome. I mean, what you guys are helping us do with the foundation is a life-changing event.
Yeah.
Making a difference.
Things that matter with people that matter.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Exactly
yeah.
that. Yeah,
It's-
man.
it's
Thanks for
sweet.
coming out.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Yep. Cheers. What do you think, man? Was that not insane?
Very high standard of work, all done in just a day.
Right.
I'm not sure I could do that.
I don't know, and it's tough, man.
Yep.
Best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Looking at all of those, and I was like, bananas, man. It's just bananas. There's like nothing similar.
No, I'm so glad everyone had like a different rock type. Different
Yeah,
element.
MJ made it. We got him stuck behind the camera.
So yeah,
Sorry,
someone had
Guy,
to
we
step
love
in
you,
for the cameraman. So yeah, I wanted to get these guys in as judges for the debut of the Pond Advisor Invitational, and I think it's been a raging success. I'm super proud of the aquatic art that these guys have put on, and first of many, I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. And
you're gonna get going soon next year.
I suspected that might be coming.
100%.
Might have to up my game a bit to compete with that lot, but hey.
It's something else. I feel like I've missed a lot of what the guys were doing because I was in the hole today with my head down working on the other waterfall. But every time I looked up, it's been amazing.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. It's doing things that matter with people that matter for people that matter, and it's all about raising the standard of aquatic art live.
Awesome. All right, now we're going to do the
Let's
deed.
go to do.
Let's go figure out who gets the big kahuna.
Big kahuna.
Big Coon burger.
That's all the votes. Well done. 15 points to Mikey and Freddie.
Yay!
You're the winners for
Well done, well done.
Congratulations to Mikey and Freddie for winning this year's the Pond Advisor Invitational 2022. I've asked Mikey if he wants to return next year, and he said no, I would prefer to be a judge. And that's the true winner gets to pick what he wants to do. So Mikey's going to come back as a judge next year. If you know anybody that you think that could build in waterfall boxes like this at a professional level, you know how to contact me. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.